Believe me, all I want to do is give The Smashing Machine a glowing review because I feel like a lot of middling reviews would just make Dwayne Johnson go, all right, you know what? Being a serious actor didn't work. I'm just going to make Rampage 4. It's a biopic about Mark Kerr, but not a traditional biopic, choosing to only focus on a few years in the late 90s when he's still this kind of up and coming MMA fighter, battling addiction, as well as his relationship problems with Dawn, played by Emily Blunt. And I think the movie deserves a lot of praise for avoiding a lot of the tropes we tend to associate with biopics. It's not a cradle to grave story. It kind of feels like a bunch of snapshots. Like there's not like necessarily a through line. It's just like here's a bunch of like things that happened in Mark Kerr's life during this period. But with that in mind, you start to feel like things have been left out, especially when it comes to the relationship between Mark and Don. Don even has a line at one point where they're arguing and she yells, "You don't know anything about me." And I'm like, yeah, I actually don't know anything about Dawn either. She just kind of feels like that Heidi Gardner character from SNL where she plays the girlfriend of any boxer in a boxing movie ever. But her performance is very good, as is Johnson's, and I'm sure it's bolstered by the fact that maybe a little autobiographical. You know, his own journey going into wrestling, the triumphs and downfalls, at least early in his career, wondering if he would be able to make it. The movie's written and directed by Benny Safdie of the Safdie brothers, who previously made Good Time and Uncut Gems, and I kind of wish there was a greater sense of urgency here. But I do like the more grounded lo-fi vibe. I wish the story had more meat on its bones, but as a showcase for Johnson's acting ability, I'm glad this movie exists.